I feel like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Welcome back to another video. We're here in Futian, Shenzhen to come and visit the Drone and Low Altitude Economy exhibition. And China companies always have some new technology, so let's go and find out what they've got. It's a baking hot day, it's 32 degrees, but I've no need to worry. I've got this new Anta jacket made with sport sunscreen technology. Not only does it protect me from UV rays, but it also keeps me cool. You can wear it for quite a long time and stay cool and be protected from the sun. So I've got my badge, I'm all set. We're off, going to start in Hall 1. Whoa, check that out. That is crazy, look. And this is just one hall. It's way bigger than last year. Probably the best known name in drones there, DJI. Dajang. Wow, look at this for a blade. Whoa, it's massive. A carbon fiber blade. That's got a big drone motor on here, look. Man, hobby wing. It's just mad, isn't it? What? The blade we saw over there is the kind of blade you put on drones like this. And this has a lifting capacity of between 120 and 150 kilograms. So actually, with a standard battery, it'll run for 15 minutes. So the way they normally do this, like they'll lift stuff onto mountains, so they'll have a battery they'll put in, they'll lift the stuff up, and then they'll have another battery at the top and then fly it back down, and they'll keep doing it like that. So this can haul like solar panels into remote locations, all sorts of parts and stuff like that. It can deliver like aid to people who've been cut off. Really, really cool technology. This here is a bit smaller. This will be agricultural kind of drone. You see it's got an agricultural tank. This will be used for spraying crops and things. Actually, I think this company make the motors and the propellers, not the drones.
Really?
Yeah, because all these different drone motors here, all sorts. They can pretty much make anything you want, I guess. They even do small motors for FPV drones, look. Wow, that's a cool FPV drone. Carbon fiber chassis, got a camera here on the front. The circuitry for the transmitter receiver, and it looks like it's maybe these motors here. Yeah, I think these 2807s. This spins at, how fast does this motor turn? 1,300 RPM, wow.
Controlled by AI.
Really?
That's why the camera is so flat.
Ah.
It go up.
Yeah. Oh, so the drone will... Minbai. Wow, very cool, thank you. Wow, I don't know where to look first. This is just one hall. It's significantly bigger than it was last year. And this is the thing, you see. This is why China is so far ahead with drones, you know. They have literally hundreds of companies that are working on different drone solutions, parts, all that kind of thing. Wow, look at this here. Wow, this is like a fixed wing drone. Whoa. That is very, very cool. That's like a fixed wing drone with its launch container. So this will close up, and then remotely you can open it and launch the drone. Wow. Oh, I can't read it because it's all in Chinese, unfortunately, but wow, so cool. I feel like Arnold Schwarzenegger. So, if you're flying drones illegally, this is what are used to basically take them out of the sky and land them safely. And you actually use this here to detect where the drone is, and then you bring it down with one of these. That's very cool. So this is a handheld drone detector. It can detect drones in the vicinity of about 1 kilometer, and it can recognize the signal from 800 different drones. Wow. So this one here that we just looked at is, I think, the FS100. It has a payload of up to 40 kilograms. It can fly for 12 hours. Wow. And it has a cruising speed of 100 kilometers an hour. And wow, that's so cool. Man, there's some cool stuff here. You can see from walking around here for just a few minutes that there is no other country on the planet that could compete with the drone technology in China. I mean, it is just absolutely mind-blowing the amount of companies that are making drones, motors, controller systems, propellers. You name it, you've got the whole supply chain. Wow, this looks pretty awesome. It's some sort of swiveling radar. Wow, I'm really not sure what that would be used for, but I think that colour gives a bit of away. Hello. So what's the range of this radar? How far can it detect?
It can 5 kilometers for detect and 4 kilometers for jamming.
Okay, so it's basically to jam drones, right?
Yes.
So would this be a military application or a commercial application or both?
Both.
Okay,
Yes,
okay, yeah.
it's for both.
Okay. I was just saying, I make videos, but there's no country in the world that gets anywhere close to China with drones. They are just like so far ahead of anyone. I came here last year and this is way bigger than last year.
Yeah.
It's very impressive to see some of the technology. Thank you very much.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah. Whoa, this is a gasoline and electric hybrid drone, man. The XJ X150. That's massive, isn't it? God, the one over there is even bigger. So this drone behind me can fly at 10 meters a second. It can fly for 90 minutes. It has an engine and motors, and the engine runs to keep the battery charged, so it's a hybrid. And that's just incredible. You know, I mean, this is like serious kind of stuff. This is what they use to transport like heavy cargo up mountains, and it can carry 250 kilograms. Man. So when you see these big drone displays in the sky with hundreds, if not thousands of drones making pictures, this is what those drones are. And they're very basic drone, and they have this light which they can change to all different colors or turn off. And this is what generates the patterns when they're in the air, because they'll launch like hundreds at one time, like a swarm, and then they program them to make all sorts of pictures in different colors and stuff. And this is a slightly bigger one. What we have here is some like response truck. You got the antennas on the top. You have a drone landing pad on the back, and you've got another one on the roof, like a drone launch pod on the roof as well. Man, a big camera on the gimbal there. So this will deploy AI, and you can check like perimeters of buildings and areas to make sure there's no like humans where there shouldn't be and stuff like that. Very, very cool. But this is a completely portable one. Very cool. So as I was saying earlier, China are way ahead of anyone else when it comes to drones. And what you've got to think, if you can see this kind of thing here at a public exhibition, think of the ones that you don't see, that your eyes are covered up from, the more advanced stuff. It's unbelievable. Wow, they're smart. They're kind of like models to fly. I'd like one of those. They're really nice, man. Wow, look at this. I'd love to fly one of those around. So the wholesale price is $499. That comes with everything to fly it with a controller. I'd love to get myself one of those. So this here is a fixed wing kind of aircraft.
Yes.
And
You can click like this. 1, 2, 3.
whoa. And it takes off vertically.
Yes.
Like this, and then when it's in the air, it goes like this, so you can fly. And you wear some VR goggles, and this is what you see. That is very, very cool. Wow. And how much do you sell this one for? 多少钱？多少钱？
1500美金。
Whoa, that's very good.
Include the radio transform and
And the
cargo.
glasses. Okay, yeah. Okay. Thank you very much. Cheers. They're like autonomous helicopters, see? And another one here. ZC Aviation. Whoa. Some very, very cool stuff. This is a food area. Maybe I can get a K coffee. Interesting because there's a lot more foreigners here this time. There's quite a few Russians here actually. Russia are doing a lot of trade nowadays with China. I mean, how many companies of America that got that make drones? Maybe a few military ones, and maybe one or two consumer ones. But here in China, literally, there's hundreds and hundreds of companies that are making everything from completed drones to all the components, motors, batteries, controllers, propellers, you name it, they make it here. Whoa, look at that. That is, I don't know, it's kind of a drone, a stroke helicopter, I think. Man. It's got like fins at the back with massive propellers on. And then it's got wings at the front with massive propellers on. Man, that is a beast of a machine, isn't it? Crikey, blind me. God, that's huge. I feel safer in that than a helicopter. A helicopter's only got one rotor. Those have got like numerous rotors. So, we're on the ground here in Shenzhen, bringing you all the coolest technology. So this shows what can be done with these drones. This is a company that obviously makes these display kind of drones. This is how you use them. Look at that for a fire engine, man. It's massive, isn't it? It houses a huge drone, look. I think that's one of the ones that you can connect a hose pipe to. And yeah, you see the hose there, look? Hanging down. So what they do, they'll arrive at a high-rise building and maybe you have a fire on like the 22nd floor. They will connect a hose to that. Then they will fly that up to the windows of the 22nd floor and they squirt water through the windows onto the fire. Very cool indeed. So again, these are those kind of drones that do the displays in the air, look, you can see. So these are the lights that change different colours to create the patterns, and they will launch hundreds, if not thousands of these at a time. He's flying it live here, look.
200 watt light.
Oh wow, that's kind of bright. Good searchlight.
We have 500, 600, 1200.
Oh, are you a Chinese company or an Indian company? Okay, but you're from
Pakistan.
Pakistan. Okay, so you're working for them, right? Okay. So these are kind of the search light drones, basically. What's the flight time on something like this?
Actually, there is no time limit because we are using direct
Oh,
power.
it's tethered. Okay.
It's tethered.
And how high is the tether?
50 meters.
Okay.
Some models have 30 meters. Some models have 15.
Okay. Oh, so that's kind of interesting. Searchlight drones that are tethered, which gives you a long, as long as you want flight time, as long as your battery in here, is it?
Actually, there is no battery. We
Oh, you
supply
plug
direct-
into the mains. Okay.
We supply direct.
Yeah, so plugs directly into a main socket and away you go. Okay, some sort of engines. They look like mini jet engines, man. This is drone batteries, 33,000 milliampere hour, 37, 22, 40,000 milliampere hour. Oh, this is empty though, because it'd be a lot heavier than that if it was a real one. Wow, what's this? Oh, so this is a launcher for one of these fixed wing drones. It's basically like a large catapult that they shoot it into the air. And yeah, that's kind of interesting as well. Great. So that wraps up our video here at the Low Altitude and Drone Exhibition. What an exhibition. We've only seen a small amount of it because it's absolutely huge. You would need at least 2 or 3 days here. It also runs alongside a worldwide drone conference. And just to give you some statistics, it covers 66,000 square meters. There are 800 companies participating and more than 5,000 different drone systems on display here. That is mind-blowing and just shows you why China are simply years ahead of any other country in the world with drones. Anyway, from Shenzhen at the drone exhibition, for now, take care.